Morning everyone. I went live on the page earlier when I came into the club talking about Cakeface, the cake making businesses upstairs, and how it's not a contra-indication or whatever the term is, a conflict to what we do down here. But I was just leaving the club and I glanced upstairs and it got me thinking about how many different people have hired those spaces upstairs in the approaching 9 years that we've been here. And there's been a lot. And obviously all the previous ones have moved on and James now has that space upstairs and I'm confident he's going to make a go of it because he always seems busy. I've only met him briefly, seems like a really nice guy. I've seen great feedback on the internet from his cakes. I know a lot of members who really enjoyed them because you can enjoy cake as part of a balanced lifestyle. So I'm confident he's going to do well. But out of nearly all the people that have been upstairs previously renting space up there that have been and gone, a few have had genuine logistical circumstances for moving on. For most of them, to my mind at least, they haven't kind of done what needs to be done to get what they want. For all of them, I met them in person and I've said, send us some details on what you do and I'll send it out to our members. I'll stick it in the Facebook group, I'll stick it out on our mailing list. And not a single one of them ever did that. So probably one of the easiest things they could do to make a connection with 100 odd people who were walking in through the same front door as their business a number of times per week, something they could do in literally 5 minutes or less, and they didn't do it. And I know in most of those cases, from having gone upstairs to the toilet and what have you and seen, that they were just kind of almost sat there waiting for business to come in a lot of cases. And I think that's a pervasive attitude with a lot of businesses. If you build it, they will come. And they never do, particularly when you're not somewhere like this that has any passing footfall. Every single person that's ever joined here has joined here off the back of a process that we've put in place. Sometimes it's through word of mouth, but even then they've gone on our website, they've gone on our mailing list, they've booked in for the briefing meeting, they've come down and turned up. And a fairly high proportion have come from our conscious efforts at marketing, Facebook ads particularly. Over the years, we've spent a fair whack on Facebook ads. And when I talk to other fitness professionals and tell them about that, they're always reticent to do that. They think we can't afford that. Ultimately, I couldn't have afforded to not spend all the money we have on Facebook ads over the last, over 9 years. It's added up to a fair whack. But I wouldn't have that cash left in the bank or to spend if I hadn't have spent it. What would happen is the business would have failed because we wouldn't have had enough people coming in. I know what proportion of people have come in off the back of Facebook ads over the years and then their referrals onwards to friends that have joined. And not to say those people never would have joined otherwise, but if they hadn't, or if they even had joined in half the rate that they had have done, we wouldn't have had enough business to pay the bills. Or at the very least, it'd have been a much pared back, scaled down version of what we do. So the point of this is there's often easy things, quick wins that we can do that will help with the thing we want to get. So for the guys who rented the space upstairs, who could have sent me a message to forward on to hundreds of people who walked in through the same front door as their business but didn't, that was a really easy thing to do. They were probably doing more complicated, more time-consuming things that didn't benefit them. Same with Facebook ads. I could go out leafleting the entire area manually on foot to save a bit of money, and I guarantee I wouldn't get as many new members off it as I would by setting up a Facebook ad and just paying for it. And there'll be similar things in our own lives. Relatively easy, short time, quick win, big return on investment activities that we can do. They won't get us in the Olympics. They won't get us on the front of a swimsuit magazine. They won't get us earning £1 million a year or running 100 meters in 11 seconds or whatever else our goal is, but they'll make significant progress for relatively little effort. So what is yours? What is your thing that you can do today that's quick and easy, maybe 5 minutes at most, that will make a degree of improvement in the thing that's important to you, but you can do whatever, no matter what. No matter how time poor, stressed, busy, rushed, low in energy we are, there'll always be things we can do that have high return on investment, quick and easy, that are worthwhile doing, and as I always say, changes it from being that whole stop, start again in the future to more of a slow down and speed up. If you found that useful, guys, thought-provoking in any way, give me a comment and a like.